Hi everybody, Pastor Tim here with great thoughts about God, great living for Him. It's Thursday, April 8th, and we're looking at a verse in Colossians chapter 4. We're going to look at verse 6. Let me read that verse. And obviously, Paul's talking to us. Let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer each person. Now, Paul tells us two things there about great living. The first thing he tells us is that our speech, the way we communicate with people, need to be gracious or seasoned with salt, so that our words and our conversations would be noticeably kind, generous, and God-focused. So our conversations, how we respond to people, speak to people, engage with people, need to have a demonstrated quality of goodness. It needs to have the quality of God. And he says there's a reason why your speech needs to be gracious or seasoned with salt, need to be honorable to God, focused on God. It is so that we may know how we ought to answer each person, so that we might know how to engage one another. And that is a beautiful way of not just resolving conflict or stopping conflict from beginning, but it's an awesome way to build each other up. When we are speaking as if we would want God to speak to us with gentleness and kindness and truth and clarity, and we approach every conversation with that, I know God is going to honor that conversation and bless it. And so that's why Paul tells us, hey, as we engage in our conversations with people today, and it could be through a text, a phone call, or in person, let your words be meaningful and reaching grace. Let God's goodness and forgiveness, His mercy, His tenderness flow from our words. Let our words build one another up instead of tear one another down. So until this weekend, make sure you join us for our service at 10:30 Mountain Standard Time, live online or really in person here in Pueblo. Until then, we'll see you. Have a great weekend. Bye.